Good afternoon, and welcome to Stress Free Lettre Wednesday. I'm your host, the man Miguel Favre, aka Bootu. And of course, we're here to, of course, Pali's Afe Moon. Yeah, we're here to listen to and offer some advice to people who have expressed some of their most intimate fears and situations with us. Good afternoon to everyone listening right now, whether you on 101.1 FM, whether you listen on Tune In Radio, whether you listen on Facebook or YouTube. Good afternoon. Let me shout out Anissa boy. Anissa, you there before everybody, even before Usher one pound Hippolyte. So of course, ladies first, Anissa. Great day, Team RCI. Hey, good afternoon to you, my darling. 1 pound Hippolyte, the official usher on Facebook for Let La Team RCI. Hey, and of course, we shouting out our crew over on Facebook. Blackman Akulia, Kelvin Charles, Shakira. Hey, boy, Anissa, you taking over, man. Anissa taking over. Anissa taking over the usher duties because she's shouting out the same people, 1 pound shouting out. So let me shout them: Kelvin Charles, Blackman Akulia, Shakira Constantine, Stephanie Japierre, Dudu, darling, Mara. Imara, how you, darling? Donna Decent Val, Amanda Charles, Philip Philo, Mazun, Philip Roche, Mark, Sugar Dindins, William, Anna Rose, Annie Moni, my girl Janet, Lanika Batiste, Nikisha Winter, Tara Esba, my brother Rankin, Iowa, sending love and strength to you. Of course, and he's shouting out of Miguel and Isa. Isa ain't in the studio, but she'll be there just now. Drama Queen! Drama Queen Augustine, where you been, my girl? Where have you been? Good afternoon to you. Got a bathroom break. You go and steal a little time in the bathroom to message us. Good afternoon to you, baby girl. Team RCI, hey, good afternoon to you. And checking out our WhatsApp line, our crew over at Northwest Wins, but Mark, Josh, TK, Ezik, and Yellow always locked in. Good afternoon to you, my brother. Annie Mara, you have to get your special good afternoon. Your special greeting from the I and I, my girl. How are you? She says, good day, y'all. Yay, the bestest program is on. Let lab, big up Team RCI. Hey, bigging up all of those listening in Canada. I'm waiting for them to log in for me to really shout them out. Hey, Drama King getting work, and more work. Baby girl, we missed you too. We missed you too. We missed you too. Hey. All right, Kevin Charles says, greetings to the Shabs. One thing, but y'all like a Shab in there. Anyway, some of us don't discriminate. Saying good afternoon to all the bus drivers locked in right now from Grosley Route 1A in the north all the way to VA4 Route 2H in the south. And in between that, we have wait, before I even get into our bus drivers, just let me finish with our WhatsApp. We have our darling Sandy Sandra. She says, boy, Sandy messaging from 4:44 a.m. Greetings, RCI family. Blessed love to Miss Alexander. All on the rise. Love always. I'll go to our ones that pertain to Letla this afternoon. Big up Team RCI. Hey! Love and appreciate all of you. Speedy recovery to my brother Iowa. Love always from Sandy Sandra. And she's always locked in with them keys. And big up Gideon Fede, a.k.a. Giddy Positive Perfect Love, coming from Sandy as well. Yeah, so I was saying, big up our bus drivers all around the island, from Grosley to Moshi to Babono to all the Babonos, talking about Kako, the little sections, Forester, T. Rocher, La Claire, big up La Claire on the route. Monside, my home base, the Mon and Cicero La Talk. Drivers, good afternoon to you. Bexor, Odsa, Jack Mel, Mondo, all them areas. Good afternoon to you. Ancillary Canneries, Choiseul, VA4, Auger, Labrie, Soufriere, the Mikus, the Denrys, the Valleys. Good afternoon to all of you. Independence City, all of you locked in. 1 pound says somebody have to start talking about the young ladies that going missing. Boy, it seems I'm missing out. But hey, Kelvin Charles says, Team RCI, hey, big up Migs and Empress Isa. We have nice weather in Hartford, Connecticut today. We had a little rain today, but it's still nice weather because some people's plants are really enjoying it. And Siobhan Mondesi, big up my brother. Good afternoon to you. He says, Team RCI, and we say, hey, good afternoon to you, my brother. You are always locked in. Picking up all the parents picking up their children or on their way to pick up the children from school right now. And picking up all those students. You see, that's continuous assessment. Don't do like me. Make sure you all do your homework, your little in-class exams, and you're guaranteed to beef up your report book this month. Make sure you do your homework. All right. Good afternoon to you students who are listening right now. And folks, reminding you, those of you who will be calling, messaging as well. This show is rated E for everyone. So watch the language, watch how we relate and converse with each other. Share more Sherry. Good afternoon to you, my darling. How are you? It's been a little while. I don't think I remember seeing you last week. If you were there, it's my bad. I'm getting old. But good seeing you. Now, continue with the shout outs. Our service providers, Lucy Leg Flow, Wasco Digicel. Wait, I put that wrong. It's supposed to rhyme. So it's Lucilek Wasco, Digicel and Flow. Good afternoon to all of you, all the folks over there, all the folks in our government offices. Good afternoon to you. And a beautiful young lady has just joined me. Almost joined. No, she just threw something there for me to read. You see, and she walked out with endless attitude. But her name is Empress Liza, and she'll be there. She'll be here in studio with us. Hey, boy, Kevin Charles, Drama Queen, we miss you. How the Jabal sweet so. I should say on next thing, my girl have a Jabal for true. Next thing, my girl have a Jabal for true, and then that is what happened. There, I put out her business. Kevin, how you put the girl business to us? A Drama Queen, that wasn't me. Sorry, I was just reading what I saw on screen. Yeah. All right. We seem to be having a little problem. Those of you on Facebook with our main camera, I can't seem to get it on, so I might be working on that in the break. But good afternoon to, of course, all our department stores around the island. So American Home Decor, the MNC, Sunbuilt, all these places. Good afternoon to you. The folks at the Royal St. Lucia Police Force and the St. Lucia Fire Service. Thank you for your service and continue doing that great job that you are doing. Good afternoon to you. And of course, we can't forget our places like Massey. Good afternoon to Massey Supermarket. Even our small one, I forgot the name of it's what formerly Win Trades over in La Clery, and Glass Supermarket. Good afternoon to you, all the folks over at the gas stations around the island, the service stations. Good afternoon to you. Boy, Drama Queen sent a message, so I know that means I have to put it on. So let's hear what Drama Queen has to say.
Good afternoon, Timasi. Hey! Drama Queen is locked in. I miss you guys. I hope everybody's doing okay. I'd like to big up my sister drivers.
We have to replay that again.
Good afternoon, Timasi. Hey! Drama Queen is locked in. I miss you guys. I hope everybody's doing okay. I'd like to big up my sister drivers, my Rockford drivers, my Grizzly drivers. Everybody locked in. Much love.
Hey. Yes, my girl. Much love to you. Much love. You have to go and make an appearance. You have to make a celebrity guest appearance on thing. And Empress Isa is in the house. Good afternoon to you, my darling.
Good afternoon.
Yes. She's here. Guys, so let me tell you. Isa, I don't know about you, but I had a good weekend.
Oh.
I had a black weekend. I come out black.
You were tanning?
Ta baby. My daughter was tanning. I was blacking. I was baking.
Baking?
I was baking. I was.
So you didn't know you had to work with your sunscreen from Dermalogics?
Had a joke, my girl. No, well, sorry, Dermalogics, but I have sunscreen. We both have our own sunscreen. But always staying in the bag because as that one reaches, just armbands on. We forget. I spend too much time inflating the armbands. I forget how to do other things. And I just got in the vehicle, just watch her do my own
People,
thing.
the
You know?
sunscreen is important,
It is important.
even if we black.
Yeah, and
It's
the
important.
Shabins like me need that because the risk of skin cancer and things.
Aye.
You're watching me.
Wee,
Good afternoon. Okay, so our lady, sorry, our sister.
Mhm.
Sandy says, big up M614 and 914 VA4 route. Bless my brothers,
whoa.
well-respected drivers. Keep up the great
Uh-huh.
job. Much love from Sandy Sandra.
Okay, then.
Big up Uncle Iowa from Nadia Furley. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, Rankin.
Yeah.
What you saying there?
Yes, Ali.
I spoke to
Ali.
Rankin I spoke to Rankin all on the weekend though. Yeah. I spoke to
Rankin,
yeah.
my apologies. But the
Spoke to
thing is, when I
Rankin all
call
over
you
the
once
weekend.
and I get you, I call you again. I expect you to call me back. So I'll call you. I'll call you, my brother. I'll call you. Ali Shabak, she says, good afternoon. Boo too. Good afternoon. Sending you much love to you, my friend. Much, much, much love. Electra Brad, good afternoon. She says, Team RCI, we say, hey, of course. And you see them people them clean and creamy thing. The only creamy we should be talking about is Fruitsissimos. That's our sponsor.
Only.
Only.
And they have 7 flavors to choose from.
7 flavors.
7 flavors.
When they have the bounty flavor, I'll really, really boost that one.
Mm-hmm.
Bounty flavor, Mr. Seri, and our blackberry.
Donna!
Hey, Donna! I wonder who's holding Donna now. Family! Mark Shalman, RCI, what's up? Migs and Liza, I have to send my BOM letter, my bucket letter. Let's put bucket. Bucket is a universal term, right?
Come on.
My bucket letter
to
y'all, and he laughs.
Send it quick and in a hurry.
Hey, whip it.
Yeah.
That's a host himself. Host himself. Because I cannot see. The thing about it is when we're watching the comments from this, if I was watching from my phone, and I would see who replying to who. But that one just showed me comments. So £1, who's himself you talking to? I hope it's not me because I'm sick and creamy.
£1 always in a row. Behave yourself.
We have just about 3 minutes left before we go into the break. Reminding you that fruit tea.
Big up Miss Sandra Loizor of Mondidor.
Continue shouting them out.
How are you, my darling? Right. Also, Miss Mary. How are you, my darling? Also, all the folks residing in Mondidor. Yes, not Mondor, Mondidor.
Big up Mondor too. No discrimination.
Also, big up the folks, the likes of Shana from AGAD. I know you always tune into RCI. Thank you so much. The bus drivers like Wumsy, Mousy, Mr. Roots, Shortman, Ozzy, Dada, Tallman.
Coolie.
Yeah, big up your wholesales. Thank you for listening to RCI. We do appreciate you guys a whole lot.
Yes, I.
Also, I'd like to say special good afternoon to our folks over at Fix, Katrina and her crew.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much. And let me tell you, for y'all people that missed out on that great deal they had for the anniversary, let me tell you, y'all missed out on 4.7. That's the lowest interest. Y'all missed that. The lines was extremely long. Yes, I got a nice little video clip because you have to investigate to know if the word is going out, if people is locked on to RCI. So indeed, and in fact, they were locked on. They had hundreds of persons. The line was doing an S. So give thanks to all the persons who came out and who are successful in that particular promotion. Give thanks to y'all. Yeah.
Fire for Katrina. Katrina, you call me. I long time fixed customer. You call me. I said, hey, boy, I go and hey, guys. In fact, I come in. I'll call you.
Let me tell you. That was a great deal.
I go and look at a new vehicle this morning, guys. Let me tell you. Wait.
Luxurious.
She got the license with us already.
Pardon?
She got the license with us already.
They supposed to.
JQ, you're supposed to.
But they're sleeping on them all the time.
You're sleeping, JQ. Let me tell you, if you want to sort of big y'all up on Lettre, let me tell you, I go and look at a vehicle this morning.
They're sleeping on them.
So let me tell you, JQ, let me tell you, why I see a vehicle this morning.
They're sleeping on them. So big up Beachcomber, big up Northwest.
JQ,
yes.
Boy, like that. JQ, come and advertise it for RCI. I'm telling you, the hottest test. According to our girl, the best test program is on. Come at 101.1 FM.
Big up Peter and Company
all of y'all have
Auto
some
as
nice
well.
vehicles. Yeah, Peter and Company, let me tell you. Big
Peter
up
and
all of
Company
y'all.
Auto as well. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Herate, I'll give you something. I'll tell you something. The company that can give me the best deal on a vehicle there right now, I paying for 1 month for advertising on RCI.
That's a good
The
deal.
best deal on a vehicle right now. One of y'all come, I personally paying for 1 month for advertising with y'all. Give me the best deal. Best deal. I paid more than $60,000.
Yeah, and you see the thing is a lot of persons are shopping around for vehicles, you understand?
Yeah, man. Looking for a new vehicle. So
Yeah,
any y'all, the best deal on a vehicle right now, I tell my Ranger. Best deal, I paying for your advertising for 1 month with RCI. That's you can hold me to that.
And we holding you to that.
Now shake you in the lead already. So
we definitely gonna hold.
Right.
I am going to hold you
all
to
right.
that.
Baby girl, I know you want because you want your commission. I'm serious. I am stating now, Jakey has given me the best deal so far. And they can still give me a better deal so I can advertise for them too. All right, folks. All right, so we're heading into our break. Remember that Lettre is brought to you by our friends over at Fruitsy Seamos. You know what they say, so stay right back and Liza is going to read you that letter. Trust me, it's hot. Y'all want trend or not?
What kind of question is that?
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsy Seamos, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsy Seamos?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsy Seamos?
Boy, that Seamos makes you score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsy Seamos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsy Seamos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Seamos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Seamos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Pralet.
And that's what they say about Fruitsy Seamos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsy Seamos, you know what they say.
Quick and easy, top up your card. No bank account, you get a pass. BUSL, my freedom card.
Freedom. My money, my way. I got freedom. If I wanna shop online, got bills to pay.
Go where I want, free to play.
I got peace of mind, secure and safe.
With BUSL, my freedom card.
My money, my way.
With BUSL, my freedom card.
Cover your bills with an interest-free payday loan from Quartz Ready Cash. Put some extra cash in your pockets with a Quartz Ready Cash loan. Expenses adding up? Cover the cost with an interest-free payday loan from Quartz Ready Cash up to $1,000. No security required. 24-hour approval. All you need is your ID, payslip, 2 references, 1 recent job letter, and proof of address. Visit us today at any of our Quartz or Ready Cash locations. Don't delay. Put some extra cash in your pockets with a Quartz Ready Cash loan. Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are.
Island style. We got the time to make you go. We got the time to make you say, yeah. We'll have to make the right choice. Island style. We got the time that will make you happy. Island style. Oh yeah. We make your dream come alive. In Island style.
We have tiles and king sets, mixes and ground. Everything you need is on the outside. For the best price and the latest style. Take a little drive down to Island Style car.
We got the time to make you go. We got the time to make you say, yeah. Quality price, service choice. It's all an Island Style.
Visit us at our showrooms in Bellarosa, Rodney Bay, on the John Compton Highway, Cass Street, and behind Ruby's Gas Station on the Library Viewfort Highway. So call us on 450-452 or 453-TILE. Island Style, Tile and Bath. When you think tile, think Island Style.
Domino's Pizza Rich, boy. Not a piece go to waste. Cause we all love the taste. And you can be the flavor of the Domino's Pizza. Service, price, and delivery. The best in the country. So speak with the taste that you know. Pizza from Domino's. Domino's Pizza, the best pizza you had. Caribbean cinemas, you fought. Rodney Bay, William Peter Boulevard. Domino's Pizza.
It's tax season, and the Inland Revenue Department wants you to take advantage of the e-filing options available to you.
You can beat the line and file online by visiting our e-filing platform, that is efiling.govt.lc.
It's easy, secure, and a more convenient way to file.
You can also visit our website, irdstlucia.gov.lc, and download and fill out our editable tax return form. You then print, sign, and drop it off at any of our locations.
You can still file using the new paper-based return form.
The IRD has also made available filing assistance at the Heraldine Rock Building in Castries and at its Beaufort Tax Service Center in the Uptown Business Center on Saturdays during the month of March.
For true, you heard right. The IRD will be open every Saturday in March, providing filing assistance for paper forms and e-filing from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Avoid the line, file your tax return.
For over 50 years, Jana Credit Union has been a pillar of support and a friend. Together, we've weathered storms and celebrated triumphs, from sponsoring local events to supporting education. Our motto, together we can move mountains, isn't just words. It's a commitment to unity, progress, and shared success. Feel the pride, the belonging, and the warmth of a financial partner that cares. Join us and be part of something extraordinary.
This cannot be happening right now. My interview is in 20 minutes.
Julia had one job: get there. But it looks like her battery life was low. And now, instead of sealing the deal at her future dream job, she's going to be stuck working in a 2x4 sized cubicle next to Tanya, who talks too much and Stinky Fit Steve indefinitely. Don't be like Julia. Make sure you get where you need to with the all-new Maximo battery. Available island-wide at all automotive art stores and leading gas stations and part shops. The all-new Maximo battery now comes with an up to 2-year full replacement warranty for installation and free maintenance check at Automotive Art. The all-new Maximo battery. Get there.
And we are we are back with Lettre for today, Wednesday, March 4th. 2026. Let me tell you, I still can't believe I seen a 3 day in the month section. Wait, the first quarter is about to come to
well, best you believe it.
Oh Lord. Let me say a quick shout out again. We have some folks over on the Facebook who just joined us as well. Hey, Bird King, Auntie Pinky, good afternoon to you. Sending love to you as well. And someone just joined, Leandra Lewis, good afternoon. She says, Team RCI. Hey. Good afternoon, Philip Philo, Team RCI. Hey, big up yourselves. Good afternoon to you, my brother. And I think that is all. And guys, I hope man says Imari that skinny says Imari. She's talking about skinny scales.
1 pound don't affect Imara. All right.
Skinny is any. All right. So we're about to read that letter, and the question to you, boy, is children or not wanting to have children or a disagreement over having children a deal breaker as it relates to marriage, or when it comes to marriage, even if you've been together for a long time and think that that person is your soulmate? So let's see how that goes. Liza, get into that letter.
Before I start, I'd like to lay down the rules for Lettre. Lettre is rated E for everybody, and we do mean everybody, so we're keeping it PG-13. We're keeping it clean, and remember, we are respecting each other's opinions, perspective, angles, views, however you may want to call it. The WhatsApp number is 284-6001. That's 284-6001. And first time callers, please identify yourselves when you're calling the studio landline, which is 4523 046. Again, that's 4523-046. And remember, people, do not keep your views to yourself. Please call the program. We love to be interactive. We love to engage with you, share each other's thoughts. So yeah.
I have one thing to say. Do you know, so if we can be saying it's for everyone if it's rated PG-13?
Well, when we say it's rated for everyone, it's a daytime show. Children are coming from school. They are in the vehicles of their parents or on the buses, so they are tuned in. So they're listening. So that's why we say keep it PG-13. Yeah.
Let's get into a letter, my ear.
Okay. So today the letter reads, Dear Botu, I ended my engagement last week. 6 years together, 1 year engaged, wedding set for August. Venue booked, dress paid for. And I'm the one who walked away. And no, he didn't cheat. No, he didn't disrespect me. And no, he didn't embarrass me. He's a good man. Works hard, comes home, no outside confusion. My family loves him. So my girl, what's the problem? But here is what people don't know. He doesn't want children. Not later, not maybe, not when we more stable. He doesn't want any. Missing your problem. When we first started dating, we were young. I said I wanted children one day. He said he wasn't sure. Okay. I thought time would change that. Instead, he became more certain. The closer we got to the wedding, the more serious the conversations became. And let me tell you, boy, oh boy, was he honest. He said he likes his life quiet. He likes freedom. He likes being able to move without any kind of responsibility, pal. That is man. And Botu, I want to be a mother. Not because people pressuring me, not because everybody around me having babies. I feel it in me. When I hold my godchild, something shifts inside of me. When I picture my future, I see a child there and I realize something painful. If I married him, one of us will end up resentful. Either I would bury the desire and pretend I'm fine, or he would become a father unwillingly and blame me silently for it. So I ended it. 6 years, just so. Now people talking. They telling me, you mad? A man like that had to find. Telling me, oh, you could always change your mind later. Telling me starting over at 42 ain't easy. And I won't lie. Starting over scares me. But staying scared me more. What if I woke up at 40 and realized I traded away something I truly wanted just to keep a relationship? What if I started to look at him with quiet blame? Blame our quietness in it. Botu, tell me straight. Did I protect my future? Or did I throw away a solid man for a dream that not guaranteed? Signed, heard my own voice. It's a lot, people. So let me take one more shot at it. So the letter reads, remember, get ready to call. Don't be silent. We want to hear y'all. These matters up for discussion is very much serious. So don't keep your thoughts to yourself. The letter reads, Dear Botu, I ended my engagement last week. 6 years together, 1 year engaged, wedding set for August. Venue booked, dress paid for. And I'm the one who walked away. And no, he didn't cheat. No, he didn't disrespect me. And no, he didn't embarrass me. He is a good man. Works hard, come home, no outside confusion. My family loves him. But here is what most people don't know. He doesn't want children. That's true. Not later, not maybe, not when we're more stable. The man doesn't want any. When we first started dating, we were young. I said I wanted children one day. He said he wasn't sure. I thought time would change that. Instead, he became more certain. The closer we got to the wedding, the more serious the conversations became. And my, oh my, was he honest? He said he likes his life quiet. He likes freedom. He likes being able to move without any kind of responsibility. And Butu, I want to be a mother. Not because people pressuring me, not because everybody around me having babies. I feel it in me. When I hold my godchild, something shifts inside of me. When I picture my future, I see a child there. And I realize something painful. If I married him, one of us would end up resentful. Either I would bury that desire and pretend I'm fine, or he would become a father unwillingly and blame me silently for it. So I ended it. 6 years. Just so. Now, people talking, telling me, oh, you mad? A man like that had to find. Telling me, oh, you could always change your mind later. Telling me starting over at 32, not easy, pal. And I won't lie. Starting over scares me. But staying scared me more. What if I woke up at 40 and realized that I traded away something I truly wanted just to keep a relationship? What if I started to look at him with quiet blame? Butu, tell me straight. Did I protect my future, or did I throw away a solid man for a dream that not guaranteed? Sign, heard my own voice.
It could be a little of both, but let me just say good afternoon to my cousin, my darling Sadia Delise Eli Walk. She says, blessed afternoon, my darlings Liza and Mix. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
And having joined us, Shakira has joined us. Good afternoon to you, my darling. She says, Team RCI, we
Hey.
say,
Hey.
And we have a call. Let me just answer that on the phone. I put my headphones on yet.
Good afternoon.
Hello. Oh, sorry. Good afternoon.
Yeah, it's not my first time, so I go tell you.
How you doing, my brother?
How you doing, Miguel? How you doing? You good? Or should I say I'm Butu?
Wonderful.
Yeah, so calling about today. So in agreement with the young lady. And I'm in agreement, and I think she should not get married. I think she did the right thing, because what's the point of getting married if you don't want to have any children? It's not a marriage of convenience. It's not a marriage where you're getting married so you can secure your people for citizenship in a country or something. So I think ultimately she would feel some sort of resentment towards the guy at the end of the day.
Yes.
So definitely, I think she did the wise thing by
calling off the
dissolving the
engagement
relationship before it became unhappy situation for overall.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, my brother.
To give thanks.
Is that it?
All right.
That's it.
That's it.
There's a quick perspective. Let me hear what you think about that. So Tamika, good afternoon to Tamika Lewis. She says a man who doesn't, and we delving into personality traits, right? And where that falls into a relationship.
Mhm.
And she says a man who doesn't want responsibility is not a man. You made the right choice. What do you think about that?
No, I disagree.
No,
with
no,
that.
no. I respect the man's decision as well. He doesn't want to have any children, and he was being honest
Exactly.
from day one.
Mhm.
So so both of them so the both points of view are equally respected,
Mhm.
and he did not make any secret about it, and
Mhm.
so I respect the fact that she has decided to end the relationship because she wants to have children,
Mhm.
right? And then she didn't mention anything apart from he doesn't want any children.
No. She
But
didn't.
I guess at that point in time, he probably respects her decision as well,
Mhm.
because she probably would have mentioned something to that effect in a letter.
Exactly.
So I wouldn't say he's a less of a man. I think
Mhm.
he's a man for stating that he does
Exactly.
not want to have any children and
Mhm.
sticking to his
Yep.
to his point that he doesn't want to have any children. So both of them, I guess they're level-headed people,
Exactly.
and so I agree with her, and I would not think that he's a less of a person for not wanting to have any children. So,
Okay.
and denying his responsibility and
Give
what have you.
thanks.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Thank
my
you
brother.
so much.
All right.
All
Have a
right.
wonderful afternoon. All right. And Gripper Greg, good afternoon to you, my brother. He says, blessed love, my people. And Mel says, my then boyfriend, now husband, once said the same thing.
Mhm.
We then had our first, and in parenthesis, unplanned child,
Mhm.
and he grew into a loving father. We now have 3, all unplanned, and he loves them all. But everyone in every situation
Is not the
different.
same.
And we have to we actually have to explore that, because it goes along the lines of some questions I wanted to ask. So good afternoon. We have a call on the line.
Biggs,
My brother,
how are you?
I'm always wonderful, and it's a lovely rainy day. So I go in home and show you later.
Yeah, man. I agree to the first caller.
Uh-huh.
I agree with the first caller.
Okay.
But we have to also understand
Mhm.
that sometimes, I mean, you will not get 100% of anything in anybody,
Mhm.
right? We have to work with the 80% good
Mhm.
and the 20% bad.
All right.
If you have 80% of a positive man,
Mhm.
right, that is truthful to you about everything,
Mhm.
the only part where he's not selfish,
Mhm.
but he know what he wants,
Yeah.
right? Is that he does not want children. You have to try and work with that, my brother. Because you will get a man out there that will be all excited. Yes, he want to have children, he want to have children.
Mhm.
And then when you go and marry that man now, he leave all the responsibility on you. What do you do at that point? Because vice versa. Sometimes you get women that want children, they're excited, they want children. When you give them the children they want now, they leave everything on your account. And I talking from experience.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
That's another angle to look at
you
it
know,
from.
I tend to somehow take a middle of it where it comes to I still tend to be optimistic and maybe a bit too idealistic when it comes to that.
Mhm.
And I still think that there's room. Not in fact, not that there is room. There is room, but I always hold the belief that the person may change their mind going forward.
But that's a risk you're willing to take then.
Yeah, it might be a risk.
Yeah,
It's a
but
risk.
It's about people understanding each other.
Mhm.
And love is about sacrifice.
Always.
You have to always understand that.
But not having a child.
But then
not having a child
it
may be
is
a big
it's a
sacrifice.
big sacrifice.
Just like having a child, because you're
It's a big sacrifice on both sides.
both
If
sides.
a man willing to have the children, it's a sacrifice for him to make.
Yes.
If she want to go with what he wants, it's a sacrifice for her to make.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you have to focus on what's the better part of the relationship, right? Putting the children aside and watching everything else that he's good at.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're very right.
what
You
all the
weigh-
good
you weigh the pros
qualities
and
that he
cons.
has,
But in the letter, she did weigh the pros and the cons. But for
Right,
her,
which I agree.
and
Which
for
I agree.
her,
A child is a deal
that's a
breaker.
legitimate, non-negotiable deal breaker for her.
Yes,
Because
but
we
what
do
I'm
get
saying,
people that are very rigid when it comes to certain decisions. They're not
right.
willing to make the ultimate sacrifice because they figure that is giving up too much. You understand?
But
And being a mother is giving up a lot. If
yes,
you're somebody that always had your hopes and your aspirations surrounding motherhood, you
And you can't
understand?
reset. You cannot
And you
reset.
cannot reset that.
You can't reset. You can't reset your biological
but
clock.
on the flip side of it, what I'm saying, she might leave him with all the good qualities and everything, and go and get somebody else that doesn't have half as much as him, but will just give her children.
Well, clearly she has thought about it, because
Yeah.
she has given him a year of the engagement, hoping that at some point probably they could have come to some form of
Compromise.
compromise. And it took a whole year to take off the engagement ring and give it back to him, because clearly they're butting heads on that one thing.
But you know the what my fear is, right, caller? And writer to the writer as well,
Mhm.
is that if that has become a deal breaker for you, it might also in a way inadvertently become your sole purpose of seeking a serious relationship moving forward, and you might end up with the wrong person just
Yep,
because
that's what he was saying.
you get pregnant
That's
for
what
him.
I'm saying. That's what I'm
my
saying.
and you know that's my biggest concern out of all of that.
That's what he's
There's
saying.
room for compromise. I still think there's room for compromise.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You compromise.
But
That's what
the elephant in the room is how important it is
It's a child.
to have a child.
Well,
That's the
child-
elephant in
child,
the
that's
room.
life, eh?
You
You're
understand?
giving life. You're giving
Mhm.
Well, it's a sacrifice on either part.
either part.
Yeah.
So they have to sit down. Well, it's too late now. She already broke up the relationship.
Yeah,
well, it's
because
But it
like
was
6 months
it
ago.
it was
look
better
like,
to sit down and give it a little more time and
you
more effort.
understand?
She paid for everything. The wedding. How
The
far?
venue
y'all
was booked, the
booked
dress
and
was
everything.
paid for already.
You still have time, eh? Before losing your deposit, you might come to a compromise.
But the word compromise sometimes
yeah,
is, it doesn't always work in every
it's
situation.
a very
Yeah, but
Because-
right now, after
compromising
doing
word.
all of that, the guy might watch her as a selfish person.
No, and it's okay if one wants to watch another person because of their core values, because having your core values matters in a relationship. That what builds your character. That what is attached to you as a person. So if you're somebody and you know how motherhood is to me, and that's something that I've already put in the forefront, you have already put in the forefront from day one that you do not want children. Okay? But he did not say in the he said he wasn't sure. So she went on with the relationship hoping that it would have changed.
Oh yeah,
Because
but
he said
she was just
during
hoping,
the
huh?
yeah, she said during the dating period, he said that he was unsure. Whereas she was very firm and assertive in saying that she wanted to be a mother, he said he was unsure.
She said she might want to. So even then, from a man's perspective, if you say you might want to, I might not even take it as a definite as yet. It's a might, and a might for me is still neither here or there.
No, she said, I
Well-
wanted children from day one.
Yes,
So
he
He
wanted.
said
He
he wasn't
sure.
sure.
He was not
So
sure.
she made it
meaning,
known
well,
that she wanted children from day one.
well,
but
for
he
me,
wasn't sure.
meaning, for me saying I'm not sure, meaning if a child comes, it comes.
Well, okay,
Exactly.
yeah, I
And
want to-
exactly.
I misread. I
If
thought
a
it was
child
might.
comes, it comes. You understand? So I in that mind frame, I figured she went ahead in the relationship like, yeah,
Thinking
boy,
that he has that-
thinking that, yeah, you say you're unsure, but it's not a definite no.
No, yeah.
You understand? So it might change. Or it could be if perhaps in our 6 years of being together, settling down together, if I were to come to you and say, babe, I'm pregnant, it's something where now the elephant is now there. So let me know what you're doing. Is either we in it together or you backing out.
Well, kids are very nice to have. Huh?
Well,
I will say that honestly, but sometimes you end up making kids with the wrong person.
Yeah.
And I'm still talking from experience.
Yeah.
I'm still talking from experience again.
Mm-hmm.
So all of that brings out a lot of drama in your life.
Yep.
So I understand with the guy.
Both of them.
You know, I understand with both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be very careful, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's very difficult to get a good person out there now.
Very.
So if you're getting a man that you call good from all of what I'm hearing,
yeah, all of what
right,
she indicated,
you should at least try and work with that, yo.
Well, let me tell you, brother. So I ask you your question.
But that's just my point of view.
Well, I want your point of view now. Briefly, I want you to advise both the man and the woman. In case the man listening right now may feel really.
Well, my advice to the two of them is for them to sit down again and try and make things work out, right? Either one have to sacrifice for the other. That's what love is about. Right now, a lot of people don't understand what love is. Love is sacrifice, period. Right? And one have to step down. One have to humble themselves. It's either the man humble himself and take the responsibility and just move forward with it, or she just allow it that, no kids. Let's just have fun, because a lot of the times you end up having kids and everything changes in the relationship,
Everything.
Right. And that I could go either way.
It could be either way, positive or negative.
It could be positive, it could be negative.
There's a resentment.
You could lose your relationship because of a child,
Yep.
A lot of people don't understand those things.
Yep.
Sometimes you make a child, you have a child, the woman forget you completely. She has no love for you, no time for you, nothing again. All of that they have to study. They don't just study things. They just want to have children and just do this and just do that. There's no way about making a family and having life. You have to continue everything you have been doing without kids when you have kids. Yeah. And that is where the problem is.
Yeah, that is true.
But from all indication, motherhood in most relationships or to most persons is very much one that is important.
It's important.
It's very important.
It's important to have a child and say, oh, yes, I have a child. I love my child. But financially, most of the times it's on the men,
Yeah. And even and let's go a little step further, because most times people base having children just financially. It's not just about the finances, It's also about emotional stability too, the support system that is created.
Yeah. You need to know, you need to know if that man willing to wake up at 3:00
exactly
and pick up the shift while you sleeping.
Exactly.
Right? And all of that. And I tell you, I talking from experience, my girl, when I was getting my elbows, your turn. You think that man want to get up? that is nothing easy, You have to have a real man.
Yeah, man.
You have to have a real person there with you to do that kind of thing, You said you sleep, I will get up. You could sleep. I will go outside with the child while you sleep or something like that. You need that kind of thing.
Boy, that I don't joke. Up to this morning.
Well, give
and
kudos
people
to you.
Nowadays, with people nowadays, you ain't getting nothing.
Well, kudos to you, sir.
I don't joke, because I tell you something, my brother. I was telling a colleague this morning that I smile every sacrifice I make for my child. In favor of in favor of my child against myself, I smile. I think about it and I smile and everything. But this morning, I on my own scene at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, partner wake up and she have a belly, and I seen tears coming down her face. And halfway, besides you understand what people think, because halfway you're in the middle of something, your brain is in there, and you're like, okay, I need to take care of her. So I almost tell her, go and wake up your stepmother.
It's nothing easy, and that's what I'm telling you. Those people have to sit down and think of all those things. It's not just about having children, brother man.
Yeah, it's not. And
you have to think of all kind of things.
All right. So my brother, we about 2 minutes in from a break. But thank you very much as always, my brother, for your contribution.
Yeah, but Migs, turn up your mic low.
Hey, my mic low, but see my voice. I must be think it's still too early for me to have that kind of
I got to bring something for you to drink for your voice.
No. I think I know what happened. I was a bit disconnected. I put on my voice for later.
Okay.
All right, brother.
But I think they should think about it, man. It sounds like something that will fit, man.
All right. Well, take it easy, my brother, and thank you for your contribution as always.
Yeah.
All right, later. All right, folks. We have a few comments. Strikeforce says sometimes the guy knows that the majority, if not all, the responsibility will be on him, as was mentioned a while ago, the men being breadwinner. I think we're out of that. I still think we're moving out of that society.
We really are moving out of that.
And sometimes
because you're getting a lot of relationship where it is a shared experience, shared expenses, everything right down to the middle. And there are some women who tell you straight off the bat, I made my child for me. So they're taking on the responsibility. Yeah. A lot of women are stepping forward in terms of ensuring that financially they're stable to take care of their own. And I mean the offspring, that is. So it's no longer just men being breadwinners.
Yeah, I think we have a call. Let me see if that's it. Good afternoon, Lettre.
Hi, good afternoon, mate.
Good afternoon, my darling. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. I guess I'd have heard from you this afternoon, you know.
Yes. My opinion on the letter, really, honestly, they always say women don't know what they want.
Mm-hmm.
But this one knows.
Exactly.
She knows what she wants. And I think it's okay. I think the fact that she said it, she was honest with herself, she should be commended for being honest about what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
And the gentleman as well.
Yep. My darling, you're a married woman. Did you all have that discussion when you saw things were going to go down that term? Did you all already both know that?
It was neither here nor there for me. I just knew if it came, then I would have been fine. If it, right. I mean, it came. Obviously, you hate him there.
Yes, exactly.
But it wasn't a case where I felt I had this strong. It was something I needed. No, I did not have that.
Okay.
I felt like if it came, I would accept the responsibilities. It was once upon a time in my life, it was a definite no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When I was younger, it was a definite no.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you get somebody, you understand that they want a family and whatever it is. So I left it open.
You made that compromise and you left it open.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I felt like if it came, it came. If not, then I would still be okay with that.
Did you sit and weigh in the pros and the cons?
I mean, I love children, so I knew what the responsibility that came with it. I mean, knowing it and feeling it is two different things, really. Yeah? But you know, so like you get to a point where you understand it takes so much from you, and part of it, where I almost went into postpartum was because I realized that I was missing my life with just my partner and I. So you know that I'd have to be asking, hey, mommy, can you watch the baby? Or you know, you have to get back in time, or you were away from your child, so you miss your child, and that sort of emotional attachment to motherhood. Who feels it knows there. So even if you have a theory, when you're in it, it's a whole different ball game.
So have you been able to adapt and adjust?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you love your child, so you do anything. And I heard somebody say that the guy could have come along and whatnot, but what if he doesn't? Then you end up being a married single parent.
Exactly.
And that is nothing easy.
That's another way to look at it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're married, but you're still a single parent because the person did not want. You cannot fault him for not participating because he had stated that he did not want. Now, the thing about it too is that earlier in the relationship he said that he was not sure. And so she dedicated the 6 years of her life hoping that he had changed his mind.
Exactly.
So I feel that if anything, he probably should have, before even engaging her, he should have probably found out from her, is she okay with not having children?
Yes, perfect.
Because,
communication.
I feel like the conversation had to be had before.
Before engagement.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, my darling.
All right. Take care.
You too.
Go ahead. You have anything else to add?
Yeah?
You have anything else to add?
No, that's it for now.
All right, my darling. Enjoy.
Right,
I'll speak to you next Wednesday. Bye-bye. All right. So we have 20 seconds left, and we're going to get into our break. Reminding that Fruitsy is left. Fruitsy. Well, Lettre is brought to you by Fruit CC.
Exactly.
Either way, brought to you by each other.
And remember, Fruit C making you make children. You know?
Oh Lord, don't say that. You gonna make me. I don't want to.
It's a booster.
Oh Lord, I gotta have to stop.
Yes, it's a booster, man.
That's
a clinical fact.
And then we have quite a number. Let me tell you, we have some real good insights there on our
Fruit
Facebook
C is
Live.
good. Drink lots and lots of Fruit C CMOS.
The Fruit C go to some of them people brain because it's a real good insight there on Facebook. Their brains making sure. All right, so when we get back, we'll take in some of our Facebook comments and of course your WhatsApp comments and your calls as we continue with Lettre for today, March 4th.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
Boy, that Simos makes you score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsissimos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsissimos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Praland.
And that's what they say about Fruitsissimos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsissimos, you know what they say.
Introducing our latest creation, Rum Vibe by Pitor. A tantalizing blend of premium rum, subtle carbonation, and a touch of magic. Crafted to perfection, this ready-to-drink delight promises an exhilarating experience with every sip. Rum Vibe, my vibe, your vibe, our vibe.
Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harris-Benz man who sells the best for less in so many colors. He is a Harris-Benz man for a better pay and a better price. Check the little man for some soft advice. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris-Benz. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris-Benz.
With Smart Submit, say goodbye to the hassle and hello to convenience. Don't waste time on risk errors submitting C3 forms to the NIC. Go online. Submit your NIC C3 forms from anywhere at any time. It's simple, convenient, and secure. Smart Submit is the smart choice. Still doing it the old way? Maybe it's time to wake up. Make the smart choice with Smart Submit, the smarter way to submit your C3 form. Visit us online at www.stlucianic.org for more information. NIC, for the benefit of us all.
Don't continue being in the red. This is your chance to clear your head. If you have any tax arrears up to income year 2023, the Inland Revenue Department is reminding you to act now. The tax amnesty comes to an end on May 1st, 2026. And remember, it comes with a 100% waiver on interest, penalties, and collection fees. That's right. You only pay what you owe, nothing more. All taxes, one deadline, one opportunity. Make your arrangements today and get back on track. Call 468-2800 for the Castries office or 468-6655 for Supra and 468-4960 V4 or visit your nearest Inland Revenue Department office. May 1st, 2026 is your last chance to fix. The date is getting closer every day. Take advantage right away. Don't miss.
I hooked on the taste of Domino's Pizza. I hooked on the flavor of Domino's Pizza. Always remember, nothing tastes better than Domino's Pizza. And what makes it greater is that we
better than Domino's Pizza.
Choose Domino's Pizza with locations in Rockney Bay, Caribbean Cinemas, William Peter Boulevard, and Gate 4.
Catch it where the vibe is nice with VLTs at our Blast Gaming Center. Simply select a terminal, insert your valid AC dollar bills, select your favorite Blast VLT game and play. Wager starts as low as 20 cents and up to $10 depending on the game. Blast! Know your limit, play within it. Must be 18 years or older to participate in gaming. Powered by the St. Lucia National Lottery, changing lives.
And we're back with Lettre for today, Wednesday, March 4th, 2026. I tell you, I still can't believe the first quarter of the month already there. Imagine I hear Liza steps coming all in the hallway. Wait, fuck.
Wait. Are you in my business?
But if you all see them
sexy,
sexy sandals, wait, fuck.
You have to stop that. You're in my business.
Liza have her pox on. Hey, let's take a compliment, man. Say thank you.
Stop being in my business.
Liza, you're welcome.
Anyway, back to the letter, people. Remember, the WhatsApp number is 2846001. Tafari, we're waiting for you, Tafari.
No, he's there. He actually sent us a message.
Tafari, and how come we hear you?
But we were listening to
Safari, call.
Greg,
I want to hear your input.
He said, blessed love, I heard the letter, but I was a bit distracted, so I'm listening and I make calls. So I don't know if you
want make sure you call. All right.
If you want to read the letter again. But in the meantime, we need to give our sponsors fruit. See, guys, we have thinking about it. You know, basically, do you know about CMOS? CMOS is such a super food. It can make you make children even when you don't want to.
How convenient, eh?
And that's why down in Prale, in Praslin, whichever you you know, our CMOS drink is full of natural goodness. That's why your body craves and needs. Your body craves and needs at conception. Sorry, did I say conception?
That's exactly what you said.
Immaculately.
Okay.
It's a delicious and healthy drink which helps with the gut, thyroids, and metabolism, and not to mention making those babies. Fruity CMOS is packed with 7 flavors to choose from, whether you want dark, Indian, white,
mixed baby. You strayed away from my 7 flavors there.
7 flavors. But any flavor you want, you can get with Fruity CMOS, and you can purchase your very own bottle of Fruity CMOS at any of the leading supermarkets and retailers island-wide. Good afternoon to you, Mr. Seri, and our Blackberry. Hey,
take out Simey.
All right, so let's take in our Facebook comments, Liza. Let's take our Facebook comments because all right. Boy, this my phone ringing. Wrong place. I'm sorry, I can't answer your call right now. I'm sorry. Let me put it on silent.
I thought you would have done that already. You're getting on antifreeze or rookie.
I thought I did. It was on silent. I hate all the time, my girl. So let me go back into our very profound comments. So Ali Shubak says, congratulations, you put yourself first. You saw red flags and took action.
T.
You want children, he does not. You can't force him to be. You can't force him to. He can't force you to change your mind. People only see what they want to see. They don't care about you. You know best, sister. Now, I was going to get to that part.
Ali.
People telling you.
Okay, Ali. I see you, girl.
A black man says, I'm not angry at her, though. If a child is something she truly wants, then hey.
You cannot be angry.
You have to do what you have to do. Otherwise, the marriage would not work.
Bigger black man, you have sense.
Nigel too said, Nigel, you haven't been around in a long time. You balanced man. What happened? She says she was spot on, made the right decision. He was not the one for her if they want different things.
Clock it.
I kind of prefer that to when what's our friend name? I thought. Good afternoon to you, Bertie Jones. Good afternoon, Tamika. Good afternoon to you. When she says a man who doesn't want responsibility, I somewhat agree with her. I not agree with her with her saying that he doesn't want responsibility. There's something up with what he says. Like you don't want responsibility, you don't want to respond, you just want to live your life. So if I'm a woman, in fact, I'll tell you this. If you are a woman, we have a call here. Tafari is here. Tafari is here. Good afternoon to you, my brother. Welcome to Lettre. How are you doing?
Yeah, man. Blessed love. Big up, Lettre.
Yes, I, my brother.
Yeah,
And to know where
yeah,
were you last week, Wednesday? What
if I
hole you
tell
was
you, guys.
in?
The man was making sure.
I want
Nah,
to know
anyways,
where you were hiding.
I
I
was doing a
needed you
little.
to call, because I wanted to ensure I tell you that.
I know. No, what happened is I was doing a little hustling, because
Oh, okay.
man have to make a little.
All right.
Man have to make a
Say
little bread.
less. Say less.
Man
Yeah,
have to eat, and when man eats, children have to come out.
Say less.
Nah, I good with the children thing,
Say
but
less.
but I call because I own lines have to be like Tafari, not calling, so I make sure to call. Yeah, Tafari. Butu have a bone to pick with you, Butu. But
My only bones
But-
I like is pork bones, lamb bones.
But Tafari, you heard the synopsis of the letter, right?
yeah, so let me see what I could do because while I was trust me, I was listening, but I was distracted because I was multitasking. Sometimes when you multitask, that
Don't worry,
happens.
your brain could handle multitasking and
say man
your
can't
thought
multitask.
patterns. Let's go. Tell us what
Yeah,
it is
well,
today.
Well, to tell you the truth, you see this. I the best thing I can say where relationship is concerned is to be as compatible as possible.
Okay.
The more compatible you is, the better your chances for everything in every walk of life, in every aspect of life. Compatibility is the key.
But don't they say
Okay.
opposites attract?
You says is what? Pardon me?
Don't they say opposites attract?
Yes, opposites do attract, and the opposites that attract is male and female.
Let's go.
But you have to be the more compatible you are, because male and female they're opposite, but they're very compatible.
Okay.
They go together. So where the the fact that you can have one mindset, you can have the same goals, the same everything, you no, I mean nobody's perfect. You wouldn't get the any, the perfect that they have out there is basically a fairy tale. There's nothing that says people cannot be compatible, so so if so if you like your juice very very sweet and I like my juice not sweet at all, that means I will have to make juice for myself and you will have to make juice for yourself.
Or you can make separate juices for the two of you.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's like it's basically the same thing. I have because if let's say Liza is my woman and she making juice.
Like to say,
She will have
say that again.
what?
Let's say what?
Liza is my
I
woman.
know you like to say that. Go ahead.
I know that's what you wanted to hear, Butu, and I deliberately say it for you to hear, Butu.
Safari, don't play Miguel any mind.
No, listen.
Don't play him. Don't feed into that.
No,
Let's
no,
move on.
no.
So you were saying about the
Wait.
juice.
Wait, hold on.
You were
Let
saying
me
about
finish with me. Wait, let me finish with Miguel. Miguel, Visla unimweni tu.
Safari.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
move on. Back to the letter. We're going off course there.
That's true. Yeah. So
If Liza
so
was your woman, yeah.
so in other words, but if the both of us like our juice the same way, it would just be, you wouldn't have to make separate juice. It would just be one jug of juice that both of us, or they could have, or they would have to have some type of compromise. And sometimes that happens too. That helps to sometimes compromise. Compromise is not always the right thing, but everything is in balance. Life is about a balance. You have to balance everything. You have to know when to compromise. You have to know when to put your foot down. You have to know when to ease up. You have to know when to walk away. You have to know when to stay. There's certain times walking away is the best thing.
Okay.
You know, life is like, listen, life is very, very dynamic. Life can be complicated and life can be simple. You know, it's according to our mindset, and what we're looking for is according to the way we look at life. You know,
So based on everything that you have put in front of us, what would be your advice for the young lady and the gentleman as it relates to them butting heads on she wanting to be a mother and he saying that this is not what he wants. He doesn't want to bring forth any offsprings.
And do you think it's salvageable at this point?
you see, it it may it may not be the right thing because they want two different things. Because let's say, because it would be that if she get pregnant, yes, she would want the child because that's what she wants. She want and love the child. But since he doesn't want a child or children, you know, he would always have some type of resentment towards the child. You understand? He would always have some because because that's not what he wants. She wants it, but he doesn't want it.
But you say always. Do you really think it's always? Don't you think by the time that little baby, then tiny hands, tiny feet, and that little smile and cry comes out, do you think there's a possibility that the attitude towards wanting or the thought not wanting to have children would have changed? Well, you
It
said
could.
always because I don't think it's a
a
hard and
risk.
fast case. It's still a
It
gamble.
It's a gamble.
it could, but you know, is like we say, you don't wanna mess around and find out, because sometimes if she say, well, maybe when the child comes, he would change his mind. Sometimes that may never happen. You know, and you don't want you want that child to be loved by both parents. You understand? It is always best for a child to be loved by both parents, because it takes two, because he was created as a result of both parents.
Yep.
And when one wants it and when one doesn't want it, it's the love factor wouldn't really be there, you know?
Yeah, man.
And she may end up as a single parent.
Yeah, so give thanks, Safari.
Thank you, my brother.
Give thanks.
All right, bless the love. Big up,
You
Lettre.
too. Big up all the time.
All right, yes, sir.
Lisa, wait on this for me, Lisa. Ali says if he truly loved her, he would have given her the gift of motherhood. It's sad that he would deny her that. He needs to reflect some more on that decision. Children are our future. He needs to think about his future. Remember the saying, once a man and twice a child. Who will support and help care for him in his elder years? These are profound things to consider in addition to all the joys that children bring. Now, even that said, when she even mentioned the once a man, twice a child, I actually thought she was going to the direction of when he said he doesn't want the responsibilities, because a lot of these not having responsibilities are connected to our youth and the idea that we want to enjoy our lives, drive the fast cars, spend
And
money,
and let's dig a little deeper. Let's go deeper. Nobody knows his childhood traumas. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what he experienced as a child. Because clinically it is said that from zero to 4 thereabout, your memories are kind of, here and there, right? From 0 to 4, right? Your memory could be here and there. But when you reach that solid 5, going up, it's more your more formative years. Your memories are more profounded, it's more imprinted in your brain. So your cognizance of what is happening or what you are going through while you are transitioning from childhood to adolescence and adolescent to adulthood, there are lots of traumas that might have taken place that we are not privy to, that would allow him to make the then decision at some point in time that, hey, I do not want to bring forth any offspring. I do not want the responsibility. I like living a drama and quiet free life. You understand? A quiet life, sorry. So we don't know.
You know, you say that, and you mentioned this whole thing. Sorry about what you just spoke about, and it's funny because when I got the letter this morning, I have a cousin who's my childhood friend, also my childhood friend.
Mhm.
His wife is also a childhood friend of mine. His current wife, well, his wife is
Mhm.
a friend, childhood friend of mine, and we're in each other's our inner circle. So my inner circle is them. Their inner circle, I'm part of it. That's how it is. And when I saw the letter today, I actually called him today because I thought of him, and I said, listen, we've always known, those of us who know you,
Mhm.
have always known that you and your wife you have said you don't want to have children openly and whatever.
Mhm.
Whatever. I said, I've never asked you that outright. Why?
Mhm.
You just know you would just didn't want to have children. So I said, but let me ask you that today because the show coming this afternoon. I have a letter here and it's kind of related to that and everything. And he said that's a long story. I said to him, I always thought
Mhm.
it was because you both focused. Your thing was focused on progressing yourselves.
Mhm. Hitting these career goals and stuff like
because
that.
they both they
Mhm.
both have their masters. They
Okay.
went over and whatever. And she's actually overseas right now.
Mhm.
And he said to me, that's only part of it.
Mhm.
And then it got me having to change. Actually, for a moment, I changed my view about when people say things like childhood trauma
Mhm.
and these kind of things.
Mhm.
I always think that they're BSing.
Mhm. It's not
But he
BS.
said, but both he and his wife have different reasons,
Mhm.
but it still comes down to the same thing. The professional thing is the mutual thing between the two of them. They want, but he also said on his part is that his goals and his plans,
Mhm.
he doesn't want, it would not be fair to the child that he has having to achieve those things, going to achieve, because there would be a compromise that have to be made on either part. He doesn't think it's fair to the child.
Exactly.
So on his part, and both of them professional. And then on his wife's part, there's
Mhm.
also a part which I know and we know in the inner circle know well, which is trauma from a parental side,
Mhm.
which is not having grown up with her mother. Her mother was not a mother
Mhm.
to her and even her
Exactly.
particular siblings.
Yeah.
And but even that, when I've heard people say that they've experienced that trauma and not wanting to have a child, I always thought that it was kind of BS. But I mean,
It's
people
not.
that I know and trust and know they feel and have in
It's
those
not.
situations. I still don't see why people would have reservations because of how their mother.
Let me tell you, because that is something that is rooted so deep that, because you have to understand, and then again, everything is intertwined. So we go back into our society, what is expected, what we're supposed to do. Most of persons who tell you that they don't want to be put in a particular situation, or they have made a decision as it relates to their life, their relationship, their goals, whatever, is based on certain things that they have experienced. They know the outcome of it. You understand? They have never gotten an opportunity to really hash out and talk about it, because we are told to man up, put on your big girl panties, don't cry, and stuff like that. So if at an early age you're saying that you do not have a mother figure, you don't have a father figure, you're growing up, you're seeing children, your so-called friends, have their mommy and their daddy. They come to school, they share their experiences at home with their mother and their father. It makes you feel a type of way. So you're either somebody that cries a lot, you're very emotional, so you cry a lot, or you're somebody that's very tough. You're very rigid. You understand? And you have that personality where it's me against the world. But it takes a sit down, it takes a lot of work for you to get over these childhood traumas or traumas in on a whole. It is more than just talk, because you have to put in the work. You understand what I'm telling you?
I still, to an extent, take it for granted. I still don't. I still think that, as you move through life, the valleys, the highs and the lows, and everything, you understand parenting, and then you. I guess some people are unable to put aside what they experience to understand that you are different, but you can be a different person. Now, on the flip side, and because on that same thing, I always felt up until realize that, okay, she's over in Asia doing a professional advancement and everything, and he's down here, and we're now in approaching our mid-40s. I realized that any hope that I had of these two ever having children, I always thought they would change their mind. But on the flip side, another one in our inner circle whom we thought would never, ever entertain the thought of having children and that kind of thing is now who's now the model father.
Well, that brings us to our earlier conversation to the letter. Every person, every situation is different.
But yes, but I could also apply to this guy who doesn't want to have children, because here's what I believe, and I know he might or might not be listening, but here I believe what from moving to not wanting to have children, or maybe saying you don't wanting to have children, to having children now. You know what I noticed within that time? There've been a lot more. I mean, he's always been financially responsible, but then it accelerated him building his own house and purchasing a house and moving into his own home. So from someone, so if I could try to come back to relate that,
but from the get-go, he said to you
284-600.
From the get-go, he did say to you that it's a long story.
Our new WhatsApp number.
But before he could go into his childhood trauma, he pointed out the main thing that he knew from the get-go, that why having a child or children would have caused a hindrance. He said to you that he already knew that having a child would have caused that child to suffer, because he wanted to ascertain certain things in terms of he being goal oriented, he wanting to go for his goals, he wanted to have the flexibility of maybe working anywhere around the world, he wanting to not share his wife or anything in that regard. We don't know, but the one thing that he made clear was that child would have suffered. 2846001.
Yeah.
So he made that clear. He knew that. So that tells you that this man already sat down with himself. He reflected. He had the introspection. He weighed the pros. He weighed the cons, and he knew for a fact he was making the right decision for him. So he met with somebody that was aligned with his mind frame.
But do you buy the in this case, do you buy the I don't want any responsibility thing? I just think it's too superficial.
But I have learned that because I have seen it played out. I've been around certain people, whether it's a female saying that she doesn't want the responsibility, or whether it's the male saying that he doesn't want the responsibility. I have seen it. It has played out in front of me. And you do get people from the get-go that know they don't want that type of responsibility. So what can we do? We cannot force them. You understand? We cannot tell them that they are selfish, because at the end of the day, if as a human being, you're responsible for you. Now, when you see a child comes into play, you're no longer responsible for just you. Your full focus and your full accountability and responsibility is for your offspring. And some people tell you they have already thought about it, and that's something they're not willing to give up.
We have a call, and they call directly on.
Well, let's go.
Let's see if we can get them. Good afternoon, Lettre.
Good afternoon.
My take on it is always from this.
Sorry, caller. Would you be able to call back on this number on WhatsApp? just so we can patch you into the system.
Call back on this number on WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp, yes.
Okay.
All right, no problems. Thanks. Yeah, that'd be better than holding the phone.
Yeah, it will be much better than holding the phone and person's not hearing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're waiting for your call 2846001, and remember that's WhatsApp, not direct, okay?
Not direct. All right. So direct is 4523046.
46, yeah.
All right. So yeah, you were saying
Yes.
for us with that call.
Yeah, so I was just saying, so your friend knew from the get-go, and his partner already knew. So they already had something working in their favor. They already knew that something had them connected and had them compatible. The fact that both of them shared that they didn't want children, and they know it wouldn't change. You understand? But at the end of the day, we will go to say, as it relates to the letter, having core values matters, and clearly to her, it matters. So for her wanting to be a mother and envisioning a family, she clearly already stated that that's legitimately non-negotiable. It's non-negotiable, and we cannot fault her for that. And nor would I give the man beams for him not wanting to have a child either. Yep. It's just unfortunate that they cannot really resolve the matter in that regard. You understand? Yep. And then now, honesty. The fact that she pointed out having the conversations as the wedding date grew closer, he was flat out honest in every single conversation, right?
Yeah. Look, we have the call come in.
Okay.
And caller looks like they called again on the direct line.
Well, I would love to hear what he has to say.
I would love as well. It's just that, okay, there we go. That's so. Caller, sorry, go ahead.
Yes, my take on that is always from a spiritual perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Bible says a good father leaves inheritance for his grandchildren. That means God expects us to procreate, but He wants it done in holy matrimony, of course.
Okay.
So in that fashion, I believe that there's nothing wrong in having goals, right, and pursuing them, but a lot of people do it selfishly. They don't do it selflessly.
Okay.
They only think about their goals and what they want to achieve out of life, and then children would be a hindrance to that because of the kind of way they want to achieve their goals, right? They would think it would be unfair for the children, wisely so. But I'm still saying that they're being selfish.
Okay.
Okay? Because you do not know your lifespan. You do not know how long you have to live in this earth.
Okay.
Right? And you if you have possessions, you build in earthly wealth and possessions. That's what the goals are about, building earthly wealth. You understand?
Yeah.
And God said, build earthly wealth, build wealth up for eternal life. Okay?
Okay.
So they pursuing their earthly goals would amount to nothing anyway.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But Caller, you actually stated before you spoke, are you speaking from a Christian perspective, right? From
spiritual,
theological, theological, and biblical
perspective.
But then there are many people who are unsure of what exists in the afterlife, and these people figure their mission here is on earth. They live their life. You really don't know what's in the
each his
afterlife,
own.
so just let me live my life. Enjoy. To add to the mix, they might figure, okay, I treat everyone respect. I go to church. I follow what I believe are the laws of the law, right, and everything. But I just don't want to have children.
But will that save them? Will that save
But
them?
they may well believe that that the life that they live, apart from not having children,
it will save them.
It will save them.
It could be that's something that they believe in.
The truth, sir. There is a standard and there is truth. So people can, when Jesus walked the earth, we're not going to a religious topic. None of the religions of this world were all started by man.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
They preach a triunion God, and there's only one God.
Yeah.
And people will never believe Jesus is the Father. Okay, they will never believe that, because if Jesus is not the Father, then who is Jesus?
Yeah.
There's only one God. So at the end of the day, religion is just a confused man. Okay, And that is why those who actually believe the truth will be in the minority. It's not a majority.
Okay.
All right.
People want to go by their own standards,
Mm-hmm.
right? If you want to have children, it's not a sin not to have children, you know.
Yes.
But it's a sin to have sex out of marriage, right?
Okay. From that perspective, yes.
And some may tell you contraception is a sin as well. Eh?
Yes, some people reach as far as telling you
Some will tell
contraceptive.
contraception is a sin, whether it be withdrawing or whether it be
using other
of
methods, medical methods.
Children, that's you, man. You can have your sex. The marriage bed is not defiled. If you don't want children, you don't want children. But if you're gonna prevent yourself from not having children, well, I guess
that's your choice. That's your choice.
You understand? So because there must be continuity.
Right.
There must
be continuity until it comes back.
There must for some.
By nature, okay. And as I said, if you wanna have sex and do it out of marriage, that's still not following God's plan. If you wanna do it in marriage and don't have children, it's still up to you. But if you're preventing yourself from having children, then I think it's not God's plan. They stuck between a hand and a rock.
No,
you are.
It neither here nor there.
You want to satisfy yourself, and it has nothing to do with God. Okay?
That's exactly why I laugh, you know. The rock and hard place is why I laugh.
Yeah, the goals you want to achieve is of this life, and it will not save you.
All right.
It has to be financial gain, wealth, money, house, land, whatever you want. Okay, none of that. You can't go to the grave with it. You can't go to heaven or hell with it.
No, you cannot.
You're right, my brother.
You cannot.
That's the perspective we should be watching it at.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother.
And still, to play the devil's advocate, one will say that me having a child or not still doesn't guarantee me into the gateway of heaven, wherever it is.
I
Well,
like.
it's not about that topic you brought there. That statement you just is unfounded, because I still told you that if you're married and you don't want children, right? And you withdrawing or whatever, I don't believe that's a sin.
That's contraception, though.
Using contraceptives.
But that's contraception. It's the same
It's the same thing.
It's the same process of contraception, you know. Pulling out this contraception and as the table says, contraceptive. So it's called you are basically denying your ability or at the moment to conceive between the two of you. So it's contraception. Contraception is either using a condom or withdrawing before you reach the climax, or before you can do it in the person. So it's the same thing, you know.
Well, I don't think the Bible said if the marriage bed is undefiled, right? As I said, it's not in God's plan for you not to have children. Okay, but if you do not want to have children and you doing it by the withdrawal, but good luck to you. Maybe one day you'll conceive.
Yeah, maybe one day. Maybe. We leave it as that.
Yes.
We leave it as that. Maybe. One day, la.
Thank you, my brother.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your contribution.
All right.
Have a good one. Let me tell you, the phone line is busy today. And let me tell you,
One day, la. Moving on.
The message lines are very busy, but you know what? I think we're going to take a break. It's now 4:48. So we're going to take a break before we get into our final segment. Right? And then, of course, you and I are going to weigh in on our vibe. Hey, we have a call coming. Hey, my girl. How is that showing? Hey, the WhatsApp is showing. The WhatsApp is showing. Good afternoon, my brother.
Yeah, so I know your time running out quickly. I was just listening to your previous call there, right? And honestly, and I hope he's listening. I'm sure he's listening too. Basically, my take on that is, right, what about people who cannot make children? There are people who cannot make children. That's a fact, right? There's also people who know they would not be a good parent, right? Now he's saying that the marriage bed is undefiled, right?
That's what he said.
Everyone that married is holy or righteous. There's a lot of evil people who are married, right? And as a result, they bring a lot of bad seed to the earth, right? That is a reality, right? And the Most High gives everybody freedom of choice. There's a lot of good people upon the earth who came, walked the earth, and left the earth without having any children, unless they didn't have a chance to have children themselves because they were taking care of other people, maybe being freedom fighters or whatever. There's a lot of people that happen to them. You know, so if you really have to look at this thing, it is very dynamic. It is you can't watch it from just one angle. You understand? So yeah, so listening to your previous caller, he has some point, you know, but there's other sides to it as well, because there's a lot of good, like I said, there's a lot of good people that have came. Some of them just cannot make children. Some of them didn't have the chance to make children. Some of them never got married. Some, you know, and them type of things. So, you know, there's some people who never got married in their life, and they live a very good life. They have children and they live a very good life. You know, they live a very good life. It's all about your connection to the Most High. You know, sometimes you, Butu, could be married and you don't have a good connection to the Most High. Sometimes you're not holy at all. Sometimes, you know, I'm not saying that is you, Butu. I'm just
no, you're right. I'm not holy. My character is full of holes. Trust me.
You know, yeah, you know, and there's certain people who have never been married, but yet still they live in a good life. They have a kind heart. You know, which is the most important thing. The Most High said, "Do good, and do good will follow, and good will follow you." You know, once you have only with a clean hands and a pure heart, then you just see the Most High. You know,
Okay.
So right, so
Yeah.
and if you really think about marriage, sometimes two people. I know a lot of.
Boy, Tafari, if we have to continue on that marriage thing, it will take a long time, my brother. We have to pay my bills, bro. Yeah, but you're not ready. We get the gist of what you're saying based on, you know, answering. So we good. No, I ain't running behind you, my Rastafari, but the bills have to pay. Yeah, love in the house all the time. Love in the house, my boo.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos, eh? Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos? My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
Boy, that Simos makes you score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsissimos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsissimos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Prale.
And that's what they say about Fruitsissimos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsissimos, you know what they say.
Introducing our latest creation, Rum Vibe by Peter. A tantalizing blend of premium rum, subtle carbonation, and a touch of magic. Crafted to perfection, this ready-to-drink delight promises an exhilarating experience with every sip. Rum Vibe, my vibe, your vibe, our vibe.
Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harris-Benz man who sells the best for love in so many colors. He is a Harris-Benz man for a better pay and a better price. Check the little man, what's your soft advice? If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris-Benz. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use our expense.
With Smart Submit, say goodbye to the hassle and hello to convenience. Don't waste time on risk errors submitting C3 forms to the NIC. Go online. Submit your NIC C3 forms from anywhere at any time. It's simple, convenient, and secure. Smart Submit is the smart choice. Still doing it the old way? Maybe it's time to wake up. Make the smart choice with Smart Submit, the smarter way to submit your C3 form. Visit us online at www.stlucianic.org for more information. NIC, for the benefit of us all.
Don't continue being in the red. This is your chance to clear your head. If you have any tax arrears up to income year 2023, the Inland Revenue Department is reminding you to act now. The tax amnesty comes to an end on May 1st, 2026. And remember, it comes with a 100% waiver on interest, penalties, and collection fees. That's right. You only pay what you owe, nothing more. All taxes, one deadline, one opportunity. Make your arrangements today and get back on track. Call 468-2800 for the Castries office or 468-6655 for Sufray and 468-4960 V4 or visit your nearest Inland Revenue Department office. May 1st, 2026 is your last chance to fix. The date is getting closer every day. Take advantage right away. Don't miss it.
I hooked on the taste of Domino's Pizza. I hooked on the flavor of Domino's Pizza. Always remember, nothing tastes better than Domino's Pizza. And what makes it greater is that we deliver. So it's like no other. Prices are better. Always remember, nothing tastes better than Domino's Pizza.
Choose Domino's Pizza with locations in Rockney Bay, Caribbean Cinemas, William Peter Boulevard, and J4.
Catch it where the vibe is nice with VLTs at our Blast Gaming Center. Simply select a terminal. Insert your valid EC dollar bills. Select your favorite Blast VLT game and play. Wager starts as low as 20 cents and up to $10 depending on the game. Blast. Know your limit. Play within it. Must be 18 years or older to participate in gaming. Powered by the St. Lucia National Lottery, changing lives.
We are back with Lettre for today, Wednesday, March 4th, 2026. And we have some comments here from our caller.
But just before, I just want to it's a quick customer advisory from Lucilec. So St. Lucia Electricity Service Limited, Lucilec, wishes to advise customers and the public that its customer service offices in Rodney Bay, Viewfort, yes, and at the Blue Coral Mall will be closed to the public on Friday, March 6, 2026. Okay, so Viewfort office from 10 a.m., Rodney Bay and Blue Coral Mall from 11 a.m. And they're saying the early closure is necessary to facilitate staff participation in work-related activities to celebrate International Women's Day. So you need to utilize the alternatives like Shopee or any other fine supermarkets and stuff around the island to make your payments towards your bill. So please take note. Rodney Bay office will will be open to serve customers the Saturday, which is March 7th from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And then, of course, normal business operations will resume at all offices from Monday, March 9th at 8 a.m.
All right, Liza, and to all the ladies in the live and all those who are listening right now, happy Women's Week to
Yeah.
you ladies.
Thank you so much.
Celebrating all of you, especially the mothers
Yeah, give thanks to the mothers too.
and mothers to be.
And mothers to be
You
too.
doing that too? You want to try, Liza?
No, I don't.
Okay, so you have to look for a compatible man. So,
Yes, I do.
oh Lord. All right, so Liza doesn't want children. So any man who doesn't want children who's ready to take care of the Empress. I don't mind me. And next thing somebody
You just like to involve me in the sauce.
Traffic and then things happen.
Yeah, you like to involve me in the sauce. So I saying anything.
Blackman says, "Oh, we're going about to listen to our caller."
The voice note.
Oh yeah, that was our caller before
Safari.
So let's see what he has to say.
A lot of people do is they look at sinful. You see, what a lot of people do is they look at sinful people's realities. The standard is the word of God, not sinful people's realities. I was speaking of the standard of the word of God. So let that caller know that, okay? When he wants to bring sinful people's realities, God is outside of that. Okay?
All right.
What? You cannot be in sin and say you live a very good life. If you're fornicating, you're not living a very good life. Okay. Some people really cannot understand the word of God. You understand? So, but as to say the topic there, you just strayed more into sinful people's realities. Yeah. But the standard is the word of God. If God said the marriage bed is not defiled, whether you live the good life as he say you did, but you fornicating, how you mean you're not in God if you fornicating? The marriage bed is undefiled. Okay. That's the only union God accepts between a man and a woman where the bed is undefiled.
All right, to each his own.
In marriage.
Ali laughing at Ali. Ali says Liza and 4 ROFL.
What is what?
Ali, she says Liza, and she puts 4 ROFL emojis.
Why she did that?
So must have what you said about no children. I know.
Ali, why you did that?
Somebody, what me in your business and
don't
worry about it. All right. So Anissa says people need to understand as we close up, folks, because Liza has to weigh in. I weigh in as well.
And it's already 5 o'clock.
Everyone is different. I was raised with a mom and I always wanted a child. My son is my biggest caps, blessing ever. So that would definitely be a deal breaker for me as well. I say, I wanted kids. I wanted kids up until a point. And when I say I wanted up until a point, I was okay. I want to have a child. And to the point, if you ask me about 10 years ago, I say neither here or there. I'm neither here or there. If it happens, it happens. It's neither there. I've never been the one to feel that, boy, if she doesn't want children, although it might be a deal breaker for me, but I figure that, you know what, there's more to life than that. But having entering fatherhood, and like I tell people, only one they give me, or one I claim, or whatever it is. It's a different experience for me. And so reading this letter earlier, I was like, maybe again the idealistic part of me, maybe he might change his mind if it happens and he really gets to hold that child or spend time and have to take care of that child. But again, to each his own. People have different motivations for not having children. Exactly. The thing about not having responsibility, though, it kind of hits me a particular way because it seems a bit of a superficial excuse, like someone alluded to earlier, in that I don't want to respond to, I don't want no child, I don't want to have responsibility of taking care of. So it seems a bit selfish. I don't know how you feel about that. That being that excuse.
That's something where I don't see it as being selfish. I don't. Because if I know the type of person that I am, and if I know how my life has evolved or how I have rolled with life against whatever currents that may have come in my life, and I tell you that I do not want the responsibility, take my word for it that I have my reasons for me saying that. You understand? And you could only respect the fact that I'm being honest about that. You understand?
We have a quick call coming. Caller, we're on our final segment, so we have to make it quick. Good afternoon to you again.
Yeah, let me tell you, it is still selfish not wanting a child because how you got here? You were a child once, you're now an adult.
Yeah.
Okay? You have grandparents, you have great grandparents, there's continuity.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say the buck stops with you. You have a very small family. Who is going to inherit your property, whatever you have to live over? You give it to the poor, you give it to the government.
But I've heard, and up until recently, speaking to many people where children are concerned, we've heard people who saying that they have nieces and nephews, they're more inclined to treat them as their own children, so that's why they don't mind not having children.
But that's why we have spoiled people in the world.
All right. Well, caller, we're over 5 o'clock.
Just handing over things to them. They don't want to work for it.
All right. Well, caller, we're over 5 o'clock right now, so we'll have to end it for today. But hopefully, another conversation like this could come up. Could come up, and we can really discuss those things. But thank you very much for your contributions today, and we look forward to more of them. All right.
All right.
Okay. All right. So, Liza, as you've closed, have you provided your insight?
No, I have not, because other person.
Go right ahead, my darling.
So I was saying, as it relates to the word selfish, I find people tend to throw that around loosely and then bring in all sorts of contributing factors as it relates to you having a clear headspace as to where you see yourself going and what you want in life. And I make no apologies. And that's just how I am. I've always been somebody to think outside the box. I have never been a follower. So that is me. That's my personality. And I make no bones about it to say that if somebody dares to call me selfish, then that is you. What you want out of your life and what I want out of my life, two different. We are two different people. You don't know what I have gone through. You don't know my background stories. You do not know my decision as it relates to me wanting or not wanting children, whether it's a word of God, whether it's not from God. That is my business. So you respect that. And like I said, I give him his props, the gentleman, for being upfront, being honest, because at the end of the day, it prevents future resentments. So he did the right thing. Well, she did the right thing by ending the things when she realized the mismatch was clear. Also, I come back to her core values mattering to her. And I don't think it's fair that one should give up their values, their principles, their beliefs. You understand? When it comes to situations like motherhood or how you envision a family for yourself. You understand? So if that's a deal breaker, it's a deal breaker. And it's all and also she's saying that she felt scared. I'm telling her it is okay. It is okay to feel scared about starting over. Okay? Because most times what that brings is a signal of growth and an alignment with what she truly desires. Okay? And also part of the letter where she is measuring quality by not being alone, because she's scared. Somebody point out she's 32. You understand? So I'm saying don't measure quality by longevity alone. Okay? Because a solid partner is valuable, but if your life goals are conflicting with each other, it makes no sense. And lastly, my overall thought would be choosing a path must always be aligned with your deepest goals. Whether you agree with me, you don't agree with me, it's okay. And as it relates to motherhood, partnership, a shared life, that is not being selfish.
Yeah.
It's choosing a life that she thinks that she wants. And trust me, if she's choosing it for her, she will be thankful to herself later down the line. So she didn't throw away a solid man. Okay? She prioritizes a future by what she truly wants, what truly matters to her. And at the end of the day, that's her becoming a mother. And that's all I have to say. AP, that's it.
Is it a bad thing? Is it a bad thing that two of us sort of agree on things?
For this particular occasion, I'm even surprised.
You have a half smile when you say
yeah, because I'm surprised.
But you know, you know, aside from the fact that I'm somewhat shaky on the whole issue of the whole responsibility, I'm gonna just push things
a little.
And you know, y'all women love to say good men are hard to find, and that's true. That's true.
Most cases, yeah.
They can't all be me.
I laugh in French.
But you know, a good man, a good man who wants a different life from you women is still the wrong partner, because good is still subjective, and children is not a small compromise.
It is not.
You cannot half want a child. You cannot try. You can try run parenthood. You know, you can try run if one and make a few others and affected my father. But you cannot undo it once it happens.
Exactly.
And you cannot silence that desire without particular consequences which you will have to face. And resentment does not show up loud. It shows up in small comments, in cold silence.
I'm telling you, it creeps.
Little behaviors. She did not leave a bad man, like Liza said. Imagine we agree on things.
No, she didn't leave a bad man.
She left a future that did not match hers.
Exactly.
And that takes a good bit of courage.
Yes,
because
on her part.
We all want love.
On her part.
Because it's easier to stay comfortable than to start over. At 32 years old as well.
Yep.
Now, let me make it uncomfortable for the others. If she stayed and gave up children 10 years from now and she felt empty, would we still call him a good man? And if he gave in and had a child he never wanted, and one day he pulled away, pulled away emotionally, would we
having mizzy letters as it responds to that? It relates to that. Okay. All right.
Sometimes love is not enough, and alignment is everything.
Everything.
Opposites attract is not opposites. So he put a line this one. He said opposites attract, not everything. But anyway, and the real question is it better to lose a relationship now or lose yourself slowly inside of?
Well, I'm not prepared to lose myself, and
I'm not prepared to lose you
any person out there. To all those listening to Lettre, it might sound very cliche, but there's a reason why persons, great leaders, great humanitarian persons, they normally tell you put yourself first. There's a reason for that.
Well, James said, you better put that woman first.
You understand? And you cannot put yourself first blindsidedly. No, you have to weigh in all the factors. And motherhood is a big sacrifice, especially if it's something you want. So ladies know what you're doing. Don't allow people to change your mind on things where y'all know y'all already knew the outcome, or y'all already envision the outcome. Gentlemen too, don't allow females to force y'all into doing things that y'all know y'all are not comfortable with, or y'all not ready to swallow the long time end results of being forced into something that they want to do. So come on.
Right, guys?
It is what it is.
So as we close, let me just say one thing. You
always there. You have to stop that.
But it's nice, but the kids sting.
Nah. For some people, children are a blessing, and kudos to those that believe so. You understand?
All right, Ali believes so. Ali says, that's right, Liza. We are all unique in our own way. People are just too darn judgmental, self-first always. And at this point, we're going to close up. This is now, Missy, I'll take up. Today was so good. 5:15.
It was a great discussion.
A great discussion, folks. Wonderful.
The letter was different, and it hit. It really hit.
All right. You see now, and Nadia says, on this basis, no man lets me do what I don't want to. That's true. I spent years trying to make her fall in love with me.
Who is that, Nadia?
Yeah, she fall in love with me.
She right. Nadia, you're right. God make you dodge a bullet, my girl.
God bless you, Nadia. God bless you.
Bless your heart.
All right, folks. So until tomorrow, I have an interesting guest, Liza.
Yes, I saw your
And the man go Anglican, he go college. I like him already. And
trust you, the whole college thing.
No,
I say,
you know what I like most? Liza, it's a man thing because boys are showing up.
Of course,
and
that's
me,
what I
he
appreciated.
touched base with me and he wanted to come on the
so
show.
far, I have seen a little pattern. Then more of the males are coming out, showing up for these type of interviews and wanting to get the recognition. You understand? So give thanks to them. They're doing good things. When our men doing good, we have, well, not only just the men, but the boys too. So the boys and the men, when they're doing good things, we have to ensure that we give them a little tap on the back.
And
because
tomorrow,
yeah,
I'm going to ask him if he wants to.
Yeah, you should.
And you know, and listen, the car dealers, I said it out to you. I want the best deal on a vehicle.
Hurry up, make the decision because I want the advertising. Please.
I am sponsoring personally 1 month of advertising.
Hurry up,
at RCI.
Because I want my commission.
All right, folks. So this has been Lettre for today, Wednesday, March 4th, 2026. Someone said that 2025 on the live. Hey, but no, okay. So remind you that we are here sponsored by Fruit CC. You know what they say. And folks, thank you. We love you all. We love you. I love you. Thank you all for being there. I love you. And see you next Wednesday.